Season 13 of Real Housewives of New Jersey premiered last night. We have so much to talk about. Buckle up, hold on tight. I'm Elle Murasaki, and this is Housewives Rewind. Now, some of you may know me from my TikTok page, Housewives and Chit Chat, as a housewife aficionado, but Real Housewives of New Jersey was the only franchise that I've never watched. My followers convinced me, so I just started watching Real Housewives of New Jersey about 2 seasons ago. So really, I'm still on season 3, but I had to watch all of season 12 to get here and be able to talk about season 13, and I have so much to say. Let's jump into it. This season premiere started off with a preview of everything that is to come this season, baby. And I'm trying to tell you, it looks wild. I am so ready for Melissa to be the bad guy, respectfully to their relationship, because I'm never praying on the downfall of anybody's relationship. But it is clear that Melissa's only purpose here on Housewives of New Jersey was to make Teresa look bad. And it's like, haven't we done that already? Like, put a bow on it. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. New Jersey might not give extreme, deep-rooted family ties anymore, but baby, it is giving love octagon at this point. If you're keeping track, okay, Dolores was living with her ex-husband. She had just recently broke up with her ex-boyfriend, who was still helping take care of her mom who had surgery, okay? Now, the ex-husband is now going out of the house. She has a new boyfriend named Paulie. Paulie and Frankie, the ex-husband, don't really get along. So Frankie, the ex-husband, is now living with David, the ex-boyfriend, because Paulie is like, wait a minute, it's too many men in your life, baby. I don't even know how she keeps up on a regular basis. But we also found out this season that Frankie has been in the hospital. He has got some health issues going on.
He's in the hospital.
No.
He just started having this massive pain in his stomach.
So we're sending a ton of good energy his way. Now, while we're still in the love octagon, Frankie has a girlfriend. Brittany is her name. Frankie is 58, Brittany is 33. Now, some of y'all might be like, but I'm like, isn't that really on brand for Frankie? Did you really think that Frankie was going to have a 58-year-old girlfriend? Is that what you thought he was giving? So the event to start the season was an 80s themed roller skate party thrown by Melissa, and it very much gave We're Back in High School. I don't even know what the beef between Dolores and Jen are, but Jen is running around the skating rink trying not to talk to Dolores, okay? You've got Melissa, who invited Teresa after not going to her birthday party because she was mad that she wasn't in the wedding, but then she also didn't speak to Teresa when they got to the event. So it's like, why did you invite her if you weren't going to speak to her? We got a new housewife. Rachel is her name. And listen, Rachel was born in 1991. I don't know if she goes down in history as the youngest housewife, but I think she does, because 91 would make her younger than Ashley. I don't really know how I feel about her, so come back next week and I'll maybe have an opinion. Now, at this high school party, you've got Teresa and Marge. Remember, they're still mad at each other because Teresa feels like Marge was trying to pop her love bubble from last season. Now, Teresa's in a better place. She's trying to heal, and so she goes and approaches Marge. The thing that I love with Teresa is that in this moment, she decided to not make a scene at Melissa's event, which would have been its own issue in and of itself. Instead, she says, I'd like to invite you to my house. Let's have some cheese, let's have some grapes, and let's talk it out. And like, that's really what I love, because these housewives are supposed to be showing us conflict resolution, right? They're supposed to be about friendship and about sisterhood. So I love those moments when we can actually get that from the housewives.
Thank you for coming over.
You look great.
All right, thank you.
Child, if Bravo don't know how to do nothing else, they know they love to try and recreate a scene, okay? So instead of playing baseball for charity this year, Dolores decided she was going to do like a sexy man calendar situation with all the husbands and with all the boyfriends. My question to you is, are you going to buy the calendar? It is available on her website, link there. Are you interested?
Looking good. Let's do this.
But it's like, is Marge going to be included in the Melissa takedown? Because I told y'all that Marge went to lunch with Teresa to try and patch things up, right? Okay, great. They have a great productive lunch and conversation. Marge leaves that lunch, goes to the charity event, and then tells Melissa the stuff that was said. Because anyway, at the end of them talking, Marge started interjecting herself into Teresa and Melissa and Joe's issues that don't have nothing to do with you, Marge, okay? Mind your business. So now the beginning of the drama is getting ready to take off, and guess who's at the center again? Your girl Marge. So basically, Teresa spared her for nothing. If I was her, I wouldn't apologize for pushing the table of drinks on her bed, because that's where you like to be, in the middle of the mess. So now you messy. I know you were busy last night trying to figure out whether to watch the Nets game, the State of the Union, Real Housewives in New Jersey, or trying to see if LeBron was going to break the all-time scoring record. So let me give you some stuff you might have missed on your timeline in a little segment that I like to call Scrolling Down the Timeline. Daily Bravo posted a really interesting poll. They wanted to know who you were going with this season. Are you team Teresa, Jen, Danielle? Or are you team Melissa, Marge, Rachel? Are you team Dolores? Or are you team neutral? You're like, hey girl, I don't care. Me personally, right now, I'm putting my money on Teresa, Jen, and Danielle. And I'll tell you why a little bit later. As you know, this Caroline Manzo, Brandi Glanville story just keeps getting deeper. It has now come out that Brandi allegedly touched Caroline Manzo inappropriately. We got a piece from Page 6 that said this altercation happened in the bathroom with Brandi, Caroline Manzo, Alexis McCord from RHONJ, and then an unnamed cast member from Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip 4. Because they were in the bathroom, there were no cameras, but allegedly the ladies were still mic'd. Production has listened to that audio and said it's rather disturbing. I don't know what's up, what's down with this story, but I do know that no is enough. If you don't want someone touching you, they shouldn't be touching you. I hope that this is enough to finally get Brandi out of the Bravo universe. She's not entertaining. It hasn't been good TV for a minute. And it makes me wonder, is Brandi going to be at the Traitors reunion that Andy will be hosting? Our dear friend the Kempire over on his page is still playing the game Fire, Keep, Demote. This time with the Real Housewives of Dubai ladies. We've got Chanel Ayan, Caroline Brooks, and Lisa Milan. Who would you fire, keep, and demote? I went back and forth with this for a long time. Kempire knew it was hard. He even put it in the caption, child. Okay, so first off, we have to keep the one and only Lisa Milan. She ate us up, and I know she's only going to get better in season 2. I went back and forth with this one, but we're going to have to demote Caroline Brooks. She just opened up her spa, so maybe that can give. Maybe as a friend of, we'll let her do a party there and see how she gels with the women. She just really didn't bring a storyline first season other than anger, and that wasn't cute. As much as it pains me to say it, because the one and only Chanel Ayan gave us so many memorable moments last season. However, if we're thinking storyline, if we're thinking who's going to bring the wealth of Dubai that we want to see, who's going to bring the events, Chanel just didn't give that to us. So in this round, we're going to have to fire Chanel. I think that this is going to be a classic takedown season for Melissa. I think you already have Jen and Teresa who are on one team. Danielle is friends with Teresa. You know she's going to be over there. I think Dolores is going to slowly make her way over because she's starting to see that there's just no hope. Melissa and Joe just like being mean to Teresa for no reason. So then that just leaves Marge, the new girl Rachel, who I think she can be swayed a little bit, and Melissa. And I think Marge will do anything to take Melissa down. So I think that it's going to come full force. I don't think Melissa's going to go down easy. I think she's going to go down swinging, but I do think she's going to go down. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen this season. Do you see yourself switching sides with anybody, falling in love with anybody that you hated? I want to talk to you guys. You guys could have been anywhere on the internet, but you were here. I appreciate that. This has been Housewives Rewind with me, Elle Murasaki.